Is it going? When you have a two-step equation, what you do is you take one step to turn it into a one-step equation, and then you know how to solve it, okay? So on a two-step equation, we're going to have, now we're going to have something multiplied by x. We're going to have 2x plus, give me a number.
17.
17 equals 15.
X.
Not 15x, just 15. Okay? We'll do one with x next time. So I'm going to look at this, and okay, so we know whenever we have anything multiplied by x, we need to divide it to get it away. So a lot of the kids, and the knee jerk is to go like, oh, I need to divide by 2 because you want to get this x alone. And you do. You do need to divide by 2. But what happens if you divide by 2 at the beginning? Casey, what happens?
Everything becomes a giant mess.
Everything becomes, if these were even, it actually wouldn't be too bad. But if I divide everything by 2, I really literally have to divide everything by 2.
And then you get lots of decimals.
And then I get a lot of fractions. Can I do it with
Yes.
fractions? Can I? I can. I
Make your
can.
life hard.
You can. But it's, we don't want to. We really don't want to. It makes our life a lot harder. It's a lot easier to look at this and go, okay, this is my x term. Every single one of these is a term. This is a variable term with a coefficient in front of it. This is a constant term. Why do we call it a constant? Does 17 ever change?
No.
Is 17 ever not 17?
No.
But x could be 2, x could be -5, x could be 5/4, x could be pi. Do we know what x is?
X could be
It's-
pi.
It varies. It's a variable because in every single problem, x equals something different, unless it doesn't. Like, I mean, you could, yesterday, problem 1 and problem 2 both had 16 because when I wrote the assignment, I had it in my head that I was going to have everything equal 16, and then I got into it after 2, and I was like, this is stupid. And then I decided not to anymore, but everything could equal 16, but x isn't always going to be 16. But this is a constant, and 15 is a constant. So we need to separate our variable term from our constant term. So do I have any variable terms over here? Do I have any x's? No. So I want to get my constant terms together, and that means moving this 17 over. So there is a plus in front of the 17. What undoes addition? Subtraction undoes addition. So I'm going to undo this addition with a subtraction. Now I have 15 minus 17. Can we do 15 minus 17? That gives us a negative number, but is that okay? -2. Go, Dave, go. And I'm left over here. This crosses out, and I bring this down 2x. So it's important to always bring down. I bring down what I still have. I bring down my equals. It is amazing how often equals vanish in problems, and kids are doing them. I'm like, where'd your equals go? I don't know how you solve it without an
And
equals.
negatives.
Negatives vanish more often than equals do. So if 2x equals -2. Now I have a 2 times x. Need to get this x alone. Now what do I do? I'm gonna draw a stick. What are you gonna tell me? What do I do to this x now to get it alone? AG. 2x equals -2. What do I do to this x to get it alone? 2 times x. What do I do to undo multiplication? Divide by what? 2. So divide by 2. Divide by 2. These go away, and I get x equals, what's -2 divided by 2?
-1.
Right. Well, I mean, like, what's 2 divided by 2? 2 divided by 2 is 1, and then you slop the negative in front of it because there's only 1. X is -1. Am I done? I can go in and test this. Now, I'm giving you guys the odd answers, but if you have an even one and you're like, I don't know if I did this right. Can you test it?
Yes.
You substitute this guy back in the original. You say 2 times -1 plus 17 equals 15. So 2 times -1 is -2. -2 plus 17 should be 15 if I did it right. What's -2 plus 17?
15.
15. Does 15 equal 15?
Yes.
Did I do it right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how you test if your teacher doesn't give you every single one. Now, you don't have to, but good golly, if you're doing a test, you're doing the ISATs or whatever, is it a good idea to go back and check?
Yeah.
Like, it for real is, and it's not that hard to go back and check and see what it is. Now let's do one where we have an x term on both sides, okay? So fun fact, I've actually started using a random number generator on my phone when I write problems, because I just like, or else everyone would have a 3 in it. All right, give me numbers.
7.
5x plus 7 equals
23.
21.
3x.
Wait, 3x plus 21.
No, because that would be a 3-step equation, and we're just doing 2 steps today. Okay, so I have a problem. I have x's on both sides now, and I need to get my x's together. This is called combining like terms, okay? I need to get my x's together. How much, should I bring this 3 over here,
No.
or should I bring the 5 over there?
5 over because bringing the 3 over is poor life choices.
Would it work?
Yeah.
It would work, but then I'd have to bring my 7 over there. Could I?
Mhm.
But then I'm adding in an extra step. Do I want to have that extra step?
Oh.
No,
And
I don't
poor
want the
life
extra
choices.
step, so I'm going to bring the 5 over there. Now, what is happening with this 5? There is no symbol in front of it to tell me what's happening with this 5x.
It's a positive,
How do you know it's positive, Rebirth?
because it is.
Because there's nothing in front of it, and our invisible math tells us if there's nothing in front of it, there's an invisible plus. And not only is there an invisible plus, there's an invisible 0. This 5x is being added to nothing, okay? This positive sign goes with the 7, not with the 5. Oh, that was smidgy. I just aspirated my own saliva. That's how amazing I am today. All right. So I have nothing plus 5x. Well, what undoes addition?
Subtraction.
Subtraction. I'm going to subtract 5x. Oh, crappity crap, guys. We're going to have a negative again. Can we do that?